What's goody, YTBC? What's good, fight fans? B Marsh here with another boxing video. So it's official, June 25th in London at the O2 Arena. Anthony Joshua, newly crowned IBF heavyweight champion, is set to make his first title defense against American Dominic Breazeale. Anthony Joshua 16-0 with 16 big KOs. Is taking on former American Olympian Dominic Breazeale, who's 17-0 with 15 KOs. So at some point last week, Eddie Hearn and his team said that Anthony Joshua was going to be making his first title defense, and they had a couple guys that they were looking at. They was looking at Eric Molina, Dominic Breazeale, Bermain Stavern, among others. But those three were the top three candidates they definitely had for AJ, and it looks like among them three that Eddie Hearn and his team, they picked the weakest link, at least in my opinion, Dominic Breazeale. Dominic Breazeale is a guy who also, like I said, represented the United States. He's also a fellow Olympian, just like Anthony Joshua. I guess Eddie Hearn and his team, they're gonna sell us the narrative that Anthony Joshua is facing a fellow Olympian. They're gonna make it. They're gonna sell us the United States versus UK. You know what I'm saying? Man, Dominic Breazeale to me, he's a guy. I'm not too fond or keen on these, boxers who used to be American football players, NFL type of players, or who played college football or whatever. To me, their skills don't translate from the gridiron into the squared circle. You know what I'm saying? You got examples I gave before, guys like Seth Mitchell. He was a big hype job. PBC also have, Al Heyman manages another football player. Some guy, somebody Washington. I don't remember his name. Yeah, he's a guy who played football for the UFC Trojans. You know what I mean? So, Anthony Joshua, I'm not mad at this fight. I didn't expect them to throw him in there with killers, and this is a voluntary defense. So they picked Dominic Breazeale. Dominic Breazeale, in his last fight, he fought Amir Mansour. Amir Mansour, in my opinion, was winning every round. Even Amir Mansour even dropped the big 6'8" Dominic Breazeale, but unfortunately, the man Amir Mansour, he bit his tongue at some point in the I think in the second round of the fight, and he was breathing profusely through the mouth, and he was swallowing a lot of blood, and the man Dominic Breazeale even broke his jaw. So Amir Mansour was winning the fight, dropped Breazeale, but he was going through a lot of obstacles, and he definitely couldn't finish the fight. So unfortunately, he had to quit, and Dominic Breazeale got the win. And before that, Dominic Breazeale fought Fred Cassie. A fight, in my opinion, Fred Cassie won. Fred Cassie's he's a career cruiserweight, but he fought a good fight, and in my opinion, he won that fight. But they gave the decision to Dominic Breazeale. So I would have rather seen Anthony Joshua and this team pick. I would have rather him fight, Eric Molina, or even Bermain Stavern. You know what I'm saying? These are two former guys who have fought Deontay Wilder. These are guys Deontay Wilder has beat. Wilder beat Stavern by decision, and he knocked Molina out. So those were the guys I'd rather him fight rather than Dominic Breazeale. But like I said, Dominic Breazeale is the weaker link, and no doubt about it. He's an Olympian, and they're going to sell us that story. These are two Olympians, former Olympians, again, they're in the squared circle. Only thing, Anthony Joshua came out with the gold medal from that 2012 Olympics they had in London. Yeah, that's about it, basically. Anthony Joshua is about to make his first title defense against Dominic Breazeale, and that's going to be on June 25th. Um, Yeah, so if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. You got any thoughts or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. And if you like the content of my video, hit that subscribe. Alright, y'all, this be March Boxing. Thanks for listening. Peace.